people of God, the craziest thing about going through demonic possession and going through the man's possession is the fact that you have them trying to orchestrate everything, trying to control your life, trying to take advantage of you. Not only are now they using rituals, they're also using technology, they're using different tactics, different crafts, a whole bunch of things. So when you start to see people say, Lord, deliver me, because all I seem to do is hurt me, it's not them actually committing the hurt. It's not them actually committing the harm. It's the fact of the programming and the fact of the system in which the enemy wants for your life keeps trying to repetitiously show up and keep the system going. So at some point when you say, okay, enough is enough, this has to stop, because remind you, the enemy has gotten away with abusing you for so long from you just being docile, going through the Adam and Eve syndrome, where you have been docile and unaware, docile and unknowledgeable. See, they don't talk about the fact that they didn't want you with knowledge to begin with. They don't talk about the fact that they didn't want you to grow to begin with. They're going to talk about what you do, what you did. But they didn't talk about the puppeteering that led to that. They didn't talk about the forces that led to that. They didn't talk about how they restricted you. They didn't talk about how they forcefully tried to rule over you. They didn't talk about the things that they deprived you from. See, you got to realize when we're sitting up there and we're coming up against the enemy, the first thing we have to do, we have to get in the Word of God. Why? Because the Word of God is going to lead us. It's going to lead us, and we may not get the same message, for every season has a different message. So let the Word of God lead me. This is called Jesus. Let me sit up there and follow Jesus. Let me follow the Word of God in this flesh. Let me implement the Word of God in this flesh so that I can see a change. But now they sitting up there, they want to teach you a different manner of doing things so that you are easier to destroy. So a lot of times when you're struggling, you don't know what the issue is. I'm crying, but I don't know why I'm crying. You're crying because you're being abused. You're crying because they're erasing the memory of what they're doing to you, why they're doing it to you. So you're getting up, you're trying to succeed, but you're being abused while you're trying to succeed because they never wanted you to succeed to begin with. They never wanted the best for you. So the best thing for you is to do what's best for you, and not what's best for them, which is commit sins and commit all these different law-breaking rules and stuff.